Let me say something that might get me in trouble. I trust my doctors. I need my doctors. I respect my doctors. But sometimes, they say things about MS that make me wonder if they Googled it in the parking lot. Today we're talking about what doctors still get wrong about MS. Not to bash them, but because if we don't talk about it, we keep getting dismissed, misdiagnosed, and misunderstood. And if you've ever heard, "But your MRI looks stable," while your legs were negotiating a peace treaty with gravity, this one's for you. What doctors still get wrong about MS in a medical journal and MS in your body are two completely different species. You leave the brightly lit exam room with a piece of paper, maybe a prescription or a lab order, and you think, that did not match my life at all. My legs felt like wet sand while someone smiled at a screen and said, "Your MRI is stable." If you've ever felt like a ghost in your own medical story, keep watching. This is not a doctor hate video. Neurology is complicated, but there are gaps between textbook MS and lived MS. So how do we bridge the gap between the person on paper and the person who has to get out of bed tomorrow? We start by naming the discrepancies. Here are 5 things doctors still get wrong about MS, and what you can do about it. It's about gaps, not blame. This is a call for partnership, not confrontation. Before we dive into the myths, it is crucial to frame this correctly. This is not an attack. It's a call for a better partnership and more honest dialogue. The goal is to close gaps that leave patients feeling isolated, unheard, even invalidated. Doctors are trained to find patterns, evidence, protocols, quantifiable data. They rely on the size and number of lesions, blood tests, and nerve conduction speeds. The problem is, MS often defies neat categorization. It lives in the spaces between data points: fatigue, pain, cognitive fog. The system pressures doctors, minutes per visit, scan reviews, meds, side effects, paperwork. When a doctor misses the mark, it's not always lack of caring. Sometimes it's lack of time in a system that doesn't reward listening. This is about systemic gaps, not just individual failings. Let's explore 5 myths with collaboration, not confrontation, to help your doctors see beyond the scan and into your life. Transform a 15-minute checkup into a meaningful exchange that leads to better care, one honest conversation at a time. This is the big one, the classic refrain. Mistake 1. Everything looks stable. No new lesions? No active enhancement. Stable is good, but it's not the full story. Stable scans do not always equal a stable life. MRIs are a snapshot, not the full feature film. Damage can be microscopic, too small for standard MRI. Old lesions can still echo with disruptive symptoms. Subtle demyelination doesn't always show. Your brain compensates, but only so much. Over time, many stable lesions can still mean gradual worsening. Become the storyteller of your own body. Make a bulleted list of your top 3 symptoms. Be specific. I wake up okay, but by 11 a.m., I need to lie down for an hour. Use the doctor's language, then add your own. Say, I understand my scan looks stable, and that is a relief, but my symptoms are getting worse in real life. Ask them to treat the person in front of them, not just the picture on the screen. Mistake 2. Not all of MS's calling cards are visible. You can't see crushing fatigue. You can't see electric shocks down the spine. You can't see brain fog hunting for a single word. Fatigue, chronic pain, numbness, tingling, heat sensitivity, bladder urgency, cognitive issues, real, physical, neurological. If symptoms were visible, half of us would glow like malfunctioning Christmas lights. Pain in red, fog in yellow, numbness in blue. Because they're invisible, they're harder to measure, code, and validate. Be a precise translator of your internal experience. Example: I can only cook dinner twice a week due to fatigue. I missed a deadline, couldn't focus longer than 10 minutes. Ask about fatigue management programs and cognitive strategies with a neuropsychologist. Ask about medications that can help unseen symptoms. Mistake 3. MS is not linear. Doctors draw tidy charts. Life with MS is anything but a straight line. Good days, bad days, in-between days. My nervous system does not RSVP before it ruins my plans. It doesn't consult a textbook before it throws a wrench in the works. Keep a simple diary. Date, energy, symptoms, function. Use it as a visual aid. My life isn't a straight line. Bad days are getting harder. Ask for care plans that adapt to real life, not just textbook curves. If this is useful, hit subscribe and like. It helps more people with MS see this. That's really important. Mistake 4. It's not just stress. Stress matters and it can worsen symptoms, but not everything is anxiety. Used as a catch-all, just stress feels dismissive and shortcuts real investigation. Lesions can affect mood centers. Biological depression anxiety can be part of MS. Relentless symptoms deplete emotional reserves. Telling someone to just relax is like telling a broken leg to walk it off. Be direct. I'm concerned about my mood and want options for mental health support. Ask for counseling, therapy, or psychiatry with neuro experience. If told, just stress. I understand stress is a factor. What biological causes have we ruled out? Make sure your plan treats both the neurological and emotional impact. Mistake 5. The long game, beyond the next relapse. Preventing relapses matters, but daily life is the sprawling landscape we ignore. So, your nervous system has chosen chaos. I wish someone had handed me that. This disease will change more than your MRI. Let's plan for work, energy, relationships. Make a plan to conserve energy. Talk about shifts in family roles and support. Teaching only hurricanes ignores the daily tides and currents. MS is a marathon, not sprints. Careers, finances, driving, social life, sleep, dreams, all may need adapting. Ask about services, OT for energy saving, PT for balance, speech therapy for swallowing or cognition. Ask when to discuss a driving safety evaluation. In essence, ask for a team, not just a pill. You need a holistic care plan that addresses prevention and daily management right now. If you want more practical MS videos, subscribe and tap like. It tells YouTube this matters. This is not a wholesale criticism of medicine. There are exceptional neurologists who listen, think creatively, and see the person. Science is moving fast. Better drugs, better imaging, deeper understanding. But the system is a labyrinth of time constraints and admin burden. Pointing out gaps is not saying your doctor is bad. It's acknowledging a systemic problem. Come with clear questions and specific examples. You're making their job easier. That precision helps justify tests, referrals, and insurance approvals. Good doctors want to provide good care. Our job, be the best source of info about our own condition so we can navigate the maze together. Track symptoms. Simple notes are enough. Bring a prioritized top 3 for each appointment. Ask, what's the next specific step for this fatigue? If dismissed, seek a second opinion. You are not difficult. You are informed. If you've ever walked out of an appointment thinking, that didn't feel right, you're not crazy. You deserve doctors who treat scans and humans. Your MRI is not the whole story. Your pain, your fatigue, your fog, your life, they matter. Ask one small thing for yourself today. Write down one symptom. Tell your doctor the simple truth. You deserve care that sees both your scan and your soul. What's one thing you've heard in an appointment that made you pause? Drop it in the comments. We learn best when we listen to each other. If this helped, subscribe and like. More honest, slightly spicy MS videos coming. You live in this body 24/7. Your doctor visits it for 15 minutes. Make those minutes count.